Have you ever wondered why everyone, from your parents to teachers to seemingly every successful person on TV, goes on and on about the importance of education? It feels like a broken record sometimes, right? Study hard, get good grades, go to college. But why? What's the big deal? Is it just about getting a good job and making money? Well, yes, that's part of it, but it's so much more than that. Today, we're going to peel back the layers and really dig into why education is one of the most powerful tools you can ever possess. Let's start with the obvious one: career opportunities. Think of the job market as a massive building with thousands of doors. Without an education, a lot of those doors are locked. You might be able to get in through a few, but your options are limited. Each level of education you complete, high school, a vocational certificate, a college degree, is like a master key that unlocks more and more doors. It's not just about having a piece of paper. It's about the skills and knowledge that paper represents. Employers see a degree or a certificate as proof that you can commit to a long-term goal, that you can learn complex information, and that you have a certain level of expertise. This opens up higher-paying jobs, more stable careers, and positions with greater potential for growth and fulfillment. It gives you choices, and having choices is a form of freedom. But let's move beyond the paycheck. Education fundamentally changes how you see the world. It's like upgrading your brain's operating system. Suddenly, you have new apps and new features you didn't have before. The main one is critical thinking. This is your built-in lie detector. In a world overflowing with information, misinformation, and flat-out fake news, being able to analyze a situation, question assumptions, and form your own informed opinions is a superpower. Education teaches you to look for evidence, to understand different perspectives, and to not just accept things at face value. You learn to ask why. And how do we know that's true? This skill is invaluable not just in your career, but in every single aspect of your life, from deciding who to vote for, to managing your finances, to even navigating personal relationships. On a similar note, education expands your horizons in a way nothing else can. Through history, you can travel back in time and learn from the triumphs and mistakes of those who came before us. Through literature, you can step into someone else's shoes, someone from a completely different culture, background, or time period, and experience the world through their eyes. This builds empathy. Through science, you begin to understand the incredible, mind-boggling complexity of the universe, from the tiniest subatomic particles to the vastness of distant galaxies. It ignites a sense of wonder and curiosity. Your world, which might have once felt small, suddenly becomes a huge, interconnected, and fascinating place. You start to see patterns and connections you never noticed before. And what about personal growth? Education is a massive confidence booster. Remember learning to ride a bike? At first, it seemed impossible. You fell, you got scraped up, but you kept trying. And then one day it clicked. You were balancing, pedaling, and flying down the sidewalk. The feeling was incredible, right? That's what learning does. Every complex problem you solve, every difficult book you finish, every new skill you master is like a small victory. It proves to you that you are capable, that you can overcome challenges, and that you can grow. This self-belief is crucial. It gives you the courage to take on bigger challenges, to pursue your passions, and to not be afraid of failure because you know that failure is just a part of the learning process. Education also improves your quality of life in very practical, everyday ways. Studies consistently show that people with higher levels of education tend to live longer, healthier lives. Why? Well, it's a combination of factors. They often have better jobs with health insurance. They have a better understanding of health and nutrition, so they can make more informed choices about their lifestyle. They develop problem-solving skills that help them manage stress more effectively. Think about it. Being able to understand a doctor's instructions, read the fine print on a contract, or create a personal budget are all skills sharpened by education. These things reduce anxiety and give you a greater sense of control over your own life. Now, let's talk about society as a whole. Education isn't just a personal benefit. It's a social good. It's the bedrock of a functioning, progressive, and democratic society. When a population is educated, it leads to more innovation and technological advancement. It leads to greater civic engagement, as people are more likely to vote, volunteer, and participate in their communities. It reduces crime rates. It promotes tolerance and understanding between different groups of people. An educated society is a more stable, prosperous, and equitable society. When you invest in your own education, you're not just investing in yourself. You're contributing to a better future for everyone. You become a more informed citizen, a more compassionate neighbor, and a more effective agent of positive change. I want to be clear about something, though. When I say education, I don't just mean a traditional 4-year university degree. That's a great path for many, but it's not the only path. Education comes in countless forms. It can be a vocational school where you learn a skilled trade like plumbing or electrical work. These are incredibly valuable, in-demand, and well-paying careers. It can be an online course where you learn to code or become a digital marketing expert. It can be joining the military and receiving world-class technical training. It can even be a commitment to lifelong learning through reading books, watching documentaries, and visiting museums. The key is the pursuit of knowledge and the development of skills. The form it takes is less important than the commitment to growth. The world is changing faster than ever, and the most important skill you can have is the ability to learn, adapt, and reinvent yourself. So to bring it all back, why is education so important? Because it's about so much more than a diploma or a salary. It's about freedom, the freedom to choose your own path. It's about empowerment, the power to think for yourself and shape your own destiny. It's about confidence, the belief in your own ability to learn and grow. It's about connection, understanding the world and the diverse people in it. And it's about contribution, playing your part in building a better, brighter future for all of us. It is the ultimate investment in the most important asset you will ever have, yourself. So the next time you feeling bogged down by homework or wondering if all this effort is worth it, remember the bigger picture. You're not just studying for a test, you're building a foundation for your entire life. You're unlocking doors, expanding your mind, and becoming the best possible version of yourself. And that is an adventure worth every bit of the effort. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and consider subscribing for more content like this. See you in the next one.